All right, it is 5:10 now in Dubai, and it should be 6:40 in India. We shall start our second session, and Merry Christmas to all of you, all your family members. So this is also a day 11 years back. So-called Guru Kripa happened on this day in Khopoli camp of Guruji Prem Nirmalji. And that is the time also I surrendered, earlier, and same day I took in some kind of oath that smoking, drinking, and non-veg food I will not take thereafter. And it is the 11th year. I didn't touch all this. It doesn't matter actually now. I'm just saying for the information's sake. It doesn't matter. Okay, just to inform you that it is possible. All of you know my life story. I have spiritual journey I shared. I think 1.5 years back. Then you can go there and find that actually when it has happened, it is actually a process. It is and it is Pranam Vikas. So it is with merged with also the Christmas. So again, lots of love and lots of blessings on this occasion of Christmas. And we'll have on New Year, we'll have another session. I just announced in the morning also. In the first session, we'll have a full meditation, full Kriya, all in the 5 mudras and meditation on the first half, like the morning session in India. There will be no like a learning session. And then we'll be going into meditation, little bit of special meditation also. Then on the second event, on the 1st January 2022, like this evening session, we'll have the full learning session, or I will give my annual the energy update, that how this should be energetically. I'm not an astrologer. I don't predict the events, but I'll give you the energetically what are the type of predominating energy is present, how it will, which way we should govern ourselves. Like you can take that as a guidance, and we'll review a little bit of what happened in the last 1 year. And if you like, before that, you can go through my New Year message, what was given in 2021. You can listen to that just for information's sake. Then you can come, we can go through a little bit of review last 1 year and look ahead, what are the kind of predominating energy will be present that time. So accordingly, so that will be the session for the second half. So that's my plan on the 1st of January 2021. All right, so we'll now start our this learning session, and today we will talk about the universal law number 12. And the universal law number 12 says that you get what you deserve, not what you desire. So this also comes from a level of understanding how our ego mind works. And already we have discussed several things about the karmic accounts. All this will be in play. We have already earlier learned about our conditionings and patterns and subconscious, how it works. and like that different aspects. So all will be now addressed into this session. And what will be then we'll discuss about that. We'll break some few myths on this, how to get something implemented in our life, and then we'll go ahead with the further discussion of the different techniques, how we can improve that and implementation can happen. And then the overall goal, which direction we are working. So this is the complete, you can say, agenda of today's learning session. Of course, there will be question answer session. So keep your question answer ready. If you have, just note down during the session. You can ask at the end of it. All right. So now let us understand that what does that desire means. So desire means something we are looking for, something we are expecting, something we are interested in. This actually comes as a thought. Thought of self-satisfaction or gratification. Like we need to, if I get this, I will be happy. This idea. So it started with an idea, and it's a form of a thought. So when we repeatedly run the same thought again and again and again, that becomes our desire. So suppose you wanted to, travel to some place, but it is not happening. So like it's far away place, it's not happening. You wanted to go to Paris. It is not happening because of so many reasons. So that thought that if I go there, I'll be happy, I'll spend holidays or whatever. So that becomes your desire, okay? And then what happens is you keep repeating it so that the thought of going there and they will be happy and this kind of thing, that becomes your part of your agenda or, desire to do that. It can be having a kind of desire to have some food, a particular type of food, or it can have a desire to have some relationship with someone. It can be many ways, but all these are originated from thought, and that thought is governed by self-satisfaction or self-gratification. Like if I eat that kind of thing, that kind of preparation, then I will be happy, I will enjoy. I'm not saying right and wrong here. I'm saying that is how it works. Yeah. So that is, it is normal. People can have looking for something, and that's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong there. But the thing is, most of the time, it doesn't happen. What we plan for, it doesn't happen. Then we get upset, we get angry, we blame people, and end of it, if we don't find anyone to blame to, then we blame on our fate, and we blame universe, we blame God, and everybody. Yeah, at the highest level of authority, blame goes. Okay. And then also, if it is the extreme cases, we fall into poor me syndrome that I mentioned many times, because it is a serious issue. That feeling yourself as a victim is a serious issue. Yeah. It can lead to anyone to the suicidal tendencies. It is the worst form of thing can happen, and the depression and other things. Yeah. So that's why we need to be careful. Life is a gift. It is not to be judged, and end of it, you play victim and take leave. This is not the purpose of life. In that sense, anybody can quit at any time. Everybody has a free will, but this is not given for that. Okay. Some responsibilities are given to you, not for quitting, to pass through that experience, to implement it and pass through the experiences, whatever possible. You need not to be at the best. Maybe you don't meant to be a best from the soul point of view. Yeah. And one day I explained earlier that soul's plan, not necessarily, the success of soul's plan, not necessarily match with the success we look at it. Suppose going to the sports, one sports person going to Olympic get a gold medal, maybe that is achievement from the sports person point of view. But from soul's point of view, maybe that particular life, it is chosen how to be third place, not necessarily gold medal. That is a purpose. So how you experience being on the third. That is the experience you came here for. So you cannot get that top because it is not planned. Anyway, so nothing to get frustrated about and saying deprived about. Just take the learning lesson and move on. So best strategy will be whatever life is offering. There is a saying, if a life is offering you a sour taste like a lemon, make a lemonade out of it. At least best use of whatever you have. So that is the right approach to lead a life. And why the desire comes into the play? Because desire, we have already gone into detail of how expectation works. Expectation are root causes of all our unhappiness. Higher the expectation, bigger the chances of getting unhappy. Okay. If there is no expectation, then you get something. It will be like a gift. If you think, thank you, I got a gift, but you expect something this and you got this, it looks like you are a loser. Okay, so it is all about expectation, nothing to do with whatever you get it. Now, why we need this? Okay, because our ego mind doesn't satisfied with the small things, little things. It was big, top, best, already on the top. So it is in the least, it has to be on the top, and in the power, it's the highest power. In the wealth, it is a maximum wealth. If it is a ownership of house, it should be very big house. If the land, it is a very big land. Okay, everything big, highest, best that our ego is looking for. Now, these kind of desires, as I mentioned it to you, it comes from our thought mind. And our thought is controlled by our ego. Thoughts are the instrument of ego. And those kind of thoughts are generated out of our patterns, our habits, whatever our subconscious patterns, even if we consciously don't know. But if you analyze a certain situation, how you reacted, maybe last, say, 10 or 20 years, you will be surprised to see in the similar situation, you acted or reacted similar way. So from where this is coming? It is coming from your subconscious pattern. You exactly act the similar way. So this is the kind of thing it is our patterns, our conditionings. There are multiple layers of conditionings. We also discussed in a separate session, the childhood conditioning, educational conditioning, parental conditioning, social conditioning, religious conditioning, political conditioning, conditioning after conditioning we have gone through. It is difficult for us to see through the truth by living the layers of that. So many curtains are there towards the sunlight that we lost how sunlight looks like, because we need to remove so many curtains one after another to look at the sun or sunlight to come in to where we live in in our life. So same way, the spiritual masters are doing that. They are removing those kinds of curtains one by one so that you can see the truth. Sometimes it is just simply message they got through. Sometimes message doesn't got through. Then the master need to hammer them out, remove that. That is a part of the job of the masters. But they're also having a risk. If the master give a little bit higher dose, the people run away. So that is also there. So it has to be understood that it is your best interest, because master, they don't have any interest whatsoever. They don't have any, not even a thank you. It's all about how to benefit you, how to make your life worth living. They are working towards that. Only thing you have to be removed, nothing physical. Only misunderstandings need to be removed. In the light of awareness, those will be automatically removed. So they are bringing light of awareness, and their operating level is compassion. Compassion is love in action. Okay, it is a different direction we are going now. So let me come back. So how the desires forms? Through our thoughts. From where the thoughts come? From our subconscious patterns or our habits, or it is governed by our ego. Unless until ego gives a stamp that we doesn't act on it. Some thought is just to go. I wanted to be in the competition. I wanted to be the top. Nothing wrong in that. It's okay. But the means we follow, that matters. Nothing wrong in having to get something. But if we don't get it directly, people say that, okay, सीधा उंगली से घी नहीं निकलता तो उंगली टेढ़ा करना चाहिए. All this kind of stuff, it is coming from your ego. We need to get it by hook or crook, or at any cost. What does that mean? Okay. Suppose if I know my son is mediocre and he cannot get be first in the class. If I tell my son that I need you to be the first by hook or crook, son knows that he cannot achieve that normally. What do you think that son will be undergoing? What kind of thought he will bring it to make it happen? Okay, there lies the fallacy. Okay, there lies the ego play. Either you bind karma or you get caught, get punished, or anything can happen. Okay, it will be completely dislodged from there. Because in the path of satisfying your desire, you have done those mistakes. And also mistakes are done because of impatience, because ego cannot delay gratification. It is instant gratification. Everything you want it right now. So many things have developed. A lot of business have been developed to get everything instantly. Okay. Even if I'm hungry, within half an hour, I need pizza. So there is a business for that. Okay. From where this is coming? I cannot plan that, okay, I will have dinner at 9 o'clock. So I can order sometime, it will come maybe 9:30, but what's the big deal? Okay. But it is made a big deal. Everywhere. This is the symptoms of ego. Ego cannot delay gratification. But it needs badly, it needs now. Okay. So these things we have seen played in many, many levels, and in our relationships also, and also in the way of we earn money and live our life everywhere. We are running for nothing. Yeah? So end of the day, we just burn a lot of our effort and things like that and come frustrated, or we get so much addicted to winning that we keep winning at any cost, and that becomes whatever we own, it doesn't matter. Then we go for the next, you fall in the trap. Anyway, so I hope that how desire works, it's clear. Started with the thought prompted by ego, mostly coming from our patterns. And it needs for the self-satisfaction, self-gratification, expectations, and all those kind of things. All these, they rule our desire. And that is why most of the time, you will see that whatever you desire, we are not getting it. So now the second part of analysis is why we are not getting it. Okay. Because everything in the universe that works, Creator creates many things. We are one of them, one part of the Creator. The Creator or universal consciousness. I intentionally don't use the word God, because God is most misunderstood, misinterpreted term. the top of the list. Next is love. Most misunderstood, misinterpreted term by normal human being. That's why I don't use God, because the moment I say God, you will bring the picture of God you had in your mind into this. I don't want that. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's a creator, the source from where it all came. It's all infinitely powerful, that energy bundle from where we all got created. I'm talking about that. Whatever you desire is minor thing. Like that, well, हाथ का धूल है, something. It doesn't matter. Whatever you wish for. It created the universe. Don't you think it can create whatever you minor things here and there you are asking for? Definitely yes. So why this is not happening? So I do this, I do, so many places. मैंने मन्नत मांगा है. I just every day I ask for it. उसको फोटो लगा के पूजा करते हैं, all this. But whatever you do, all you do in a mind level or in a verbal level, it does not reach there. Okay. Suppose I need to communicate with you. I need a proper media, right? This is a whatever in my laptop is going to your laptop or mobile through certain media, certain waves, and it has got its own management. Like it goes to a certain tower, and then tower 2, it goes to certain satellite and go to another satellite, then comes to another tower, then reaches to you. We can communicate. How it matters that it is that I shout saying that it will reach you? No, there is no medium to reach you. No matter how loud I shout, maybe it will go to the next one street after my house. That's it. So we need to communicate with the right bandwidth. We need to use the media to confirm. So to reach something to that level, we need the divine medium, divine information technology to reach there. So that also that divine information technology doesn't understand English, doesn't understand your thought. It can only understand the vibrations created by your thought, vibration created by your words. It can pick up that vibration and it responds accordingly. Universe is not rewarding you or punishing you. It is just responding to your vibration. Vibration is a language of the universe. Vibration is everything. So we need to learn how to convert our intention into a right kind of vibration so that reaches there and response will come. Okay, this vibrational aspect we call our cellular vibrancy, or it's called PEVF, personal energetic vibrational frequency, or also it is called PVF, personal vibration, all are same. Don't bother into the terminology. It's all about your own vibration. Okay, earlier I said that you prayed that you give me this, give me that. So whenever I visit some place of worship, I have a big list of demands. You give me this, you give me that. And I deserve this, I deserve that. That's what you claim. Huh? You deserve that. And big list, but also so many complaints. I didn't get that. Okay. I don't, my life is full of poverty and people cheated me and people do wrong things to me, all things. So in this process, what you are doing, you are verbalizing things or thought-wise, you are generating signals. So if somebody who doesn't understand your language, they get the vibrations of time to time, some partly. Suppose you somebody doesn't understand English very well, so they will pick up few catchwords here and there. Okay, somebody what is saying? Poverty, cheated, loss. Those creates those vibrations, and those vibrations will get attracted to you because it is not the overall what is your intention, whatever you wanted to say, it will not understand because it works in a different language, which is a vibration. The thoughts you are creating, that creates that vibration. So that's why in the earlier universal law it says, be careful what you think. What you think will get manifested. But the question is, it will not manifest the chosen ones only. What you choose, only this you manifest. But this, I didn't mean it. Doesn't matter whether I mean it or not. It is passing through your mind. It is thought. It will give equal importance. So if your mind is full of complaining and this and the life is misery, life is this and that, those are the things, more things you will get attracted because that is the vibration you are creating. Okay. Or when you go for prayer, he said, I want money, I want wealth, I want health. Okay, nothing wrong in wanting, but perpetually you will be in the wanting form. How many times want came? You want wealth, want wealth. There is something field called tathastu field. Universe said tathastu. Want health. You keep on wanting health. You will keep on wanting wealth. Years after year, you keep on wanting, give me this, give me that. You will keep on be in that sense. So that's why all the spiritual masters teach when you verbalize something, when you pray something, make it an affirmative mode, as if you have it. People ask me, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy. I am. I have it. That you should phrase it. People become too smart. They ask how I can say that I don't have it. How can I? Should I fake it? Yes, you fake it. Fake it to make it. Because if you verbalize that your whole overall sentence is not understood by the creator. So those things will be picked up, the vibration of those words will be picked up, and that's why you cannot come out of that. And this is when you understand this, then we go one step further. You realize, even if you don't know what is in your best interest. I have shared another story earlier there. Narvekar was there. His previous businessman, he got, within 2 months, he got so much of profit, he bought a Mercedes, and within 2 months, he met in with accident and he was paralyzed the rest of his life. Huh? So asking Mercedes is fine, but what is coming, you don't know. So whoever gone to the higher level of spiritual awareness, they surrender. I also don't know what is in my best interest. I accept all divine will, and that is the best way possible. And I'm grateful for whatever I have. That is called living in an attitude of gratitude, because that takes your vibration in the highest level. Okay, that I will come back when I will talk about how to raise vibrations. Okay. So now to get something, we need to catch that bandwidth. Okay. You raise your vibration, cellular vibration, higher and higher and higher. One point of time, you will touch upon some bandwidth, which is the communication channel of the divine, the creator. So make yourself worthy of having that, communicating and receiving. You have not got to that channel yet. You wanted to go from location A to location B. At least suppose you go by air, you buy the air ticket, you do the all formalities, check in, and then you go and sit in the aircraft. Then only you will be taken. Na? How does it matter from here? Say, I wanted to go there, I wanted to go. So you wanted to go, but what about the rest of the things? You have not come to the the requisite to travel. Same here. Unless until you raise your vibration to a certain level, you are not in the communication things at all. If you don't board the aircraft, how you expect to travel? Your wish cannot make you to fly. This part you need to do. You need to understand. You need to learn, and then you do that. Then communication will happen. Then you can choose things, and it will happen, and so on and so forth. Same here. So now the question is that is why so many of our desires don't get manifested, because we don't vibrate at that level. That's why you could not receive. Universe can give us anything. As I explained, it's an infinite power. We go with taking one cup, and asking for something, we're holding cup and like this. Sometimes our stupidity holding cup like this. Divine grace is showering. We're not collecting anything, because we are not in tune with the universe. First, you learn how to collect, how to communicate, how to ask. Okay. Some people say coming and asking something me in Chinese. I will not understand. No? He said, I asked 5 times, he didn't give me. You ask me in Chinese. I don't understand Chinese. So how I can give you? Okay. So, and these things, first you understand, learn the language which can reach up to the top and communicate precisely without any hanky-panky. Very precisely. We have manifestation techniques also we have taught. And then it will divine time, it will be given, because the time it divides, because as I said, not everything is right for us at the right moment. I have given you example of a small child asking 10 rupees from mother for a chocolate and asking 50,000 rupees for a mobile. Mother will not give 50,000. It doesn't mean that mother doesn't have it. You increase your deserving capacity. The same child, when it becomes 18 years old, mother will give it. Okay, now you need a mobile phone. Okay, take it. So it is all about raising your deserving capacity. And how to raise the deserving capacity? By increasing your vibration. Okay. Now, when we understand this, so this has been come out of a research of a book by Dr. David Hawkins. We mentioned about the book several times, Power versus Force. He has done 40 years research on this. Basically, his research was about consciousness mapping. But finally, he has come out with some kind of his results in the simple form. He has given a table. Actually, it's a cone, solid cone. The picture, you can say that the 250 hertz is the neutral vibration. Below 250 is negative. Hatred, jealousy, anger, and all these things are there. Above 250 are positive things, encouragement, hope, and this type of stuff. So these things, vibration-wise, no matter wherever you are, you have to aim towards going to the higher level. Normally, way do we operate? The ego operates with the help of intellect. What is the intelligence we have? Okay. Listen this part very carefully. As ego operates with the intellect has a maximum vibration of 499. It cannot go beyond that. Intellect or brain power. If you learn many things, you're fantastic. You want to be the top of the world. You can go up to 499 vibration. Not beyond that. That is the highest level possible. To go through intellect, your power, all like a Manipura. It's like up to Manipura is our ambitions, and because those are governed by ego. Ego is needed. I'm not saying ego, you don't need ego. Ego is needed. But understand the capacity of the ego. It cannot go beyond. If you do highly intellectual work all along your life, you will reach up to 499. That's it. You read many books, whatever, make postdoctorate, double doctorate, best university in the world, whatever. You will not go beyond that. Because beyond that is controlled by feeling, not knowledge. Okay, it is a human capacity we have. 500 heart chakra opens. Open the pure love. Means it is the faculty which is opened there. That's what we have constituted. We are made out of pure love. The divine feminine energy. We made out of pure love energy. Prema Sarupa. I have hundreds of times I mentioned this. Okay. That faculty, what we are made of, it get opened when you cross 500. Otherwise, you don't touch the creator at all. You are just running in a theater stage in the lower chakras, not the reality. Reality means the universal truth. You are operating in a show, it's a game. So all your principles does not apply there. When your heart chakra opens, the feeling comes. Then there is a much higher, it goes more higher and higher, you get more this, and your power get universal, not selfish. You can see in the totality, when the 700 plus, permanently if you cross, you become a divine agent. That is so-called a permanent broadband connection with the creator. So unless until you go there, basically you cannot manifest things. You didn't understand that language at all. Good news is that if you have a spiritual master in your life, they can take you there. Every time you do 6-step meditation, the last step, expanded awareness, all of you definitely cross 700. Where those fields are. In the meditation, I tell you, this is field of infinite possibility. During meditation, I guide, right? Take your advice from your higher self and then explore what you need to know, because we are all different. Our goal of the purpose of life is different. What the type of things we'll experience is different. Whatever you need to know, best guide is your inner guru. But then it is possible to get that understanding, get that knowledge, with the plan for the future, etc., etc. So you have to go to that level. And then you put intention, not a thought, not a desire. Intention is the energy form. Before you form a thought, some intention thought has been created, but in the end, it is an energy form. To release that intention, and then you live it to the universe to manifest it. But we need to accept the result of that as given by the universe, because the universe knows what is in the best interest. Exactly here, what is written in the Gita, they said, Ma phaleshu kadachana. Don't judge whatever you're asking for in the results you are getting. Intellectually, it sounds foolish. If I'm asking for, say, 5, I get only 3. Well, it is a failure intellectually. But 5 may create more problem. That's why those 5 has been not granted. That's why I have given an explanation of the chocolate, 10 rupee chocolate giving to a child versus 50,000 rupees giving for mobile. 5 may not be good for you. We are not understanding that. If we give that child 50,000 rupees, he can get kidnapped. People can steal that money instantly from him. Just ek thappar maar ke leke jayega. Okay. You need to go through under that experience. That's why Mother is protecting you. So same way it works here. It is just a matter of understanding and awareness. You leave it there. You need not to go to that level, what I was telling earlier. It's all yours. You decide what is best for me. I don't know which is the truth. You decide, I desire something, I leave it to there. When will happen, how it will happen, it's up to you. Then whatever is right thing for us will come down. And we have to just accept with humility. So now, in the last part, I will go into the methods of raising your vibration. The question is how I can raise my PEVF. Very genuine question. It is your own cellular vibrancy. Yeah. So, and whenever first thing when anybody initiated, I give a note, 3 pages note. Okay. First page is about 108 stomach breathing. Second page is about how to do Kriya. And third page, how to meditate. These 3 pages is good enough to take you up to enlightenment. You say, how can it be? It should be a big thesis, no? 500 pages or something. Enlightenment in 3 pages. What nonsense. So, because you don't need anything. Our mind gets it complicated. The same 1 page can be घुमा फिरा के 100 page कर किया जा सकता था, but nobody will read, nobody will understand. It will go to Kavariwala. But anyway, the thing is that 1 page has something what you really need. In the morning, just 10 minutes it takes. If you do 100 and stomach breathing, it will raise your vibrations. Cellular vibrancy. Okay. It will raise your vibrations. And if you keep practicing, that means you are pouring little water and raising your level. If you don't do few days, it will evaporate, come down. Again, you keep top up. Okay, like that, you need to maintain it. Regularly, if you keep maintaining regular in that, it slowly to start increasing. So wherever you are, 250 is a neutral, 250 will cross. Then eventually you cross the 500. You will see the world in a different way. You feel connected to the world rather than blaming the world. All this connection will not happen because that faculty is not open. So many people say, I don't understand. You will not, because the connection, the receiver is not open. How you will understand that? That to understand that, you need a sensitivity. And sensitivity cannot open in the lower vibration. As simple as that. Okay. Means, suppose you wanted to, in the earlier days, we used to get some cheap Japanese watch, Casio, very cheap. You can get it in the market. From that, you wanted to come to some other, better clock and maybe mobile device. Now we go to supercomputer, or the server, which can process microseconds, a huge amount of data. What is the change between the Casio watch and the supercomputer? The clock speed. Those who have learned electronics, they know what I'm talking about. The fundamental to run that electronics, there is a signal generator. Yeah. Faster that signal generator, the higher the output. So the job of that Casio watch, electronic watch, is limited. Maybe some clock speed or maybe 1 kilohertz is good enough. Yeah. But for the supercomputer, you need so huge high, several gigahertz frequency, maybe more, so that it can do that many of work, few millions of work in a microsecond. So it is the clock speed, the vibration, the frequency determines your capacity. Same here. You raise your PEVF, your deserving capacity will go. Your value will go up. I'm now making a statement. Okay. What we do, what is the normal, traditional way we do? We have been trained at the conditioning. To get more, we have to work more. Isn't it? Work hard, give more effort, do it repeatedly. This is true for the skills, not in our life. Not everything is life is a skill. Okay, for learning something, you wanted to be a good orator to a speech, you need practice. You need to be a good actor, you need a lot of practice. It's fine. Those are skills. But to be successful in life, it is not the skill that will take you there. It depends upon your value. The value is not dependent upon more hard work. You see the many successful people, okay, let us assume the success in business, say. Okay. They have a lot of wealth. You know what they do? Half of the time they go and play golf. And moving around here and there in private jets. That's what they do. Okay. If you see their schedule, so that is the thing. Do you think that we're working 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day? Never. People work for them. Yeah. They don't. So the value has something else. It's not hard work. Hard work can take you somewhere. Oh, definitely it is needed, but that is not all. So my takeaway from this session, what I'm telling you, just note down as my advice. Do not work more. Work more to raise your vibration. It will get attracted to you. Okay. Should I repeat? Do not work more. Work more towards raising your vibration. What will happen if you raise your vibration? Yes, we are saying do not work more, raising your. What will happen is when you raise your vibration, first thing you will achieve is your mental clarity. Your mind, all this nonsense going on in your mind, it will be calmed down. In higher vibration, mind cannot work. Means thought cannot be taking you for granted. Slowly, you come to a stage when you will be able to control your thoughts. That is a mastery. Like you'll say, now thoughts, switch off. Thought will stop. I want thought to plan something or some project, what? Thought, start. It will start. You have to go to that level. I'm making another statement which will sound ridiculous, but it is true. All the sadhanas you do, spiritual practices, just to learn how to make your mind stop. No thought. That's it. At your will. And hold it there. Not just one touch and go. Hold it. That is your sadhana is all about. All the kriya, all the practice, all meditation and this and that and all you asking for these blessings and to make your mind thought free and hold it. That is your sadhana. If you say I can already do it, okay, fine. You don't need any sadhana. True. You don't need anyone. You are a master. You don't need anything. You are there. Hold it there for 45 minutes. God spot will open. You will get connected. Then you will be having that, the infinite access to that infinite source. That's it. So, raising your vibration, being permanently above 700 is enlightenment frequency. You will be able to do that. Stop. No thought. Even your lower level, when start increasing, you will have a lot of power over your mind. Mind unnecessarily think every time 60,000 thoughts per day, awake state. It will come down. It will not take your energy away. That energy will be used to raise your vibration. Okay. Second thing what will happen is one is mind control. You will get raising your vibration of full mind control. When you get a clarity, some ideas will come which never came before. That will make you success in your business or job or whatever you keep thinking and struggling and that will go. 10 minutes, you take a decision and that's it. From the clarity, you can see. Second thing will happen, you will improve your health. Because you are vibrating higher, cellular vibrancy higher, disease cannot stay there. They will run away. Okay. I'm not saying you will be having a champion body or six-pack abs. No, but it will be good enough. For running, you're normal, the bodily functions, and also it will clean your body from any toxicity which is needed for further spiritual practice. Our body, human body, is called the temple of the soul. This is the temple from where we connect to our soul, the higher consciousness, to the creator. If this body functions well, then I'll be able to connect. If my body is sick, paining here, paining there, and that, my attention will go there. How can I put attention to the higher purposes when my own body is full of pain and aching and all these kind of things? It's not possible. Okay. This is another byproduct of raising your vibration. You will be healthy. Yeah. You will not be Mr. World, but you will be healthy enough to set all the body function. You will have a self-healing ability. Even if something comes, as long as body is there, something will malfunction and things like that. That's normal. But you will be able to self-heal that. Okay, this is the second. Third thing, what will happen is, more you raise your vibration, fear will go out of your system. All types of fears. Because people control us. People means outside world control us by injecting fear. Okay, simple. And the fear is absence of pure love. It is like the darkness. There is no such thing called darkness. It is simply absence of light. There is no physics of darkness. There is a physics of light. When light comes, darkness automatically goes. Same here. When you raise your vibration, when your heart chakra opens up, you will feel connected. The support you are looking from here and there, from people, from system, from government, from your job, from your ancestral property, from your bank balance will go. Because you will not be fearful of losing them because you are connected to the much, much higher things. Then you lose that fear. And then you take the decisions fearlessly. I'm not saying you misbehave, but you know the truth. High in the awareness, when people go very high in the awareness, they know all these things. They know how people play, how the dirty politics people are doing. They just smile and move around. That is the smile of Sri Krishna, Lord Krishna. Always is a smile. Naughty kind of smile. I know what you are thinking. I know what we can do. But I am being there. My presence is good enough to dispel all this kind of stuff. Yeah. All these are matter of vibrations. Vibration can create as well as destroy things, which is not needed. The vibration also can be induced, but is temporary. There is sound healing, it's there. Externally, you can be, some people call sound spa. You listen to events, you will get, higher vibration, but those are temporary. You cannot hold them. To hold them, you have to have your inherent thing. That's why I'm recommending more on your 108 stomach breathing, 3:2 stomach breathing, rather than depending upon some sounds outside. It can also raise your vibration. Of course, yes. Now, art overall vibration also raised. All our vibration has raised because art vibration has raised. But that is a different topic. But the masters are doing whatever is necessary, even from externally, to take you there. But you need to understand how to hold it. You need to understand how to balance there. If you're standing in a bus and bus takes speed, you fall down. No? So rather than taking advantage of the bus, you fall down, break your head. So that's why they are careful not to give too much of speed. It nothing to do with they cannot do this much speed. Yes, they can, but he will fall down. So that's why slowly they are increasing the speed and bringing into this. In fact, our body has already accustomed into the higher frequency. The last during COVID time, it happened. I explained earlier, our body's cellular structure is changing. It's now changed already. Our body is tuned to that frequency, but we don't know. Our mind doesn't know. So what we are trying to do, bringing the awareness into the picture so that we are aware of it. That's it. That's it. Our body has already gone there. It is already running with the same. We will not fall down. But only thing, we are not convinced that will not fall down because we are so habituated in the previous, era that we cannot come out of that. Anyway. So what else it does? So higher vibration, the fear or any trapped emotion, trapped energy get dispelled. Moment you go higher, this contamination cannot stay there. It has to be, go out of your system. So your body gets clean. Body, mind, and emotions get clean. So this is when you just practice raising your vibration. So 108 stomach breathing is one. Then we do Kriya. Kriya can raise your vibration because chakras are getting activated. Once chakra gets activated, automatically your PEVF goes high. Then we go into meditation. Meditation settles that energy and again help us to go higher and higher. Means some Kriya or something you achieve there. Meditation will distribute it all the cellular level so that you can stay there. Go next day. Then again, your meditation will help you to stabilize. Next, like that. That is the way forward. So same way, it will keep raising your vibration. As I said, you pouring into the reservoir a little bit of water every day. It will slowly it will rise. If you stop pouring, then it will start evaporating. One day it will be blank again. That's why we recommend for the regular practice. Okay. Now let me come to the still further onto that one. So already we learned all these things. Some sound healing, sound vibrations, 108 stomach breathing, or any stomach breathing per se. Forget about 108. Any healing breath, Kriya, and do meditation. All this will help you to raise your vibrations. Yeah. Now you can also raise your vibration simply being in the connection with the master. If some person is vibrating high, you are energetically connected. Then you will receive that what is called induced field. Energy that doesn't need time and space. Huh? Even if you connected like remotely, physically remote, doesn't matter. As long as you are connected to the master, you will receive that energy. Masters, just by looking at the glance, or maybe just by intention, can take you that energy to you. That's how the healing happens. Only thing what you need to do is to be connected with the master. Okay. And how to connect with the master? With love and gratitude. Gratitude invites grace. You respect the channel you have been given. It came from the same source. Somebody is too smart. Oh, why I go through this? I have a Sadguru is there. I can pray to Sadguru. He'll get better. And so don't do this kind of, magajmarya. There is a reason for what a lineage is given to you. Respect that lineage. Be grateful of the Guru Tattva which is coming to you, not the person. No way I'm saying that you worship the personality. There are many people went wrong. Respect the Guru Tattva which is flowing to you. Don't try to dodge it, bypass it, become smart, bypass and go further. Don't do that because you don't know the whole picture. You don't know the purpose of this. Respect the lineage. How it has arrived to you. Guru Tattva. Okay. This living in a gratitude and attitude of gratitude will continuously supply you grace. Okay. Not that how many times you name Nam Japa and how many photographs you put onto your house, doesn't matter. Okay. More you are grateful vibrationally. Living in an attitude and gratitude is the highest possible vibration you can keep. You can go and come back in many other vibration. It will help you there. Okay. Also, when you are in a direct contact with the master, see, Kriya can open 7 chakras in our body, and that well known. There are many, many chakras beyond our body. When you connect with your master, one on other, the higher chakras get opened, even without you knowing. That allows you to go further into higher vibration and connect to the divinity. Okay, so that's why the satsang, in the name of what is called workshops and things, you take that opportunity to come and meet the master. Maybe master, how are you? Okay, bacche kaise hain? Okay, I like to have a cup of tea. Doesn't matter what he says. He or she says. Doesn't matter. As long as you are in the energy field, it transfers. Okay, you need not to do any kind of physical activity. It transfers that you will get that and be connected. It will also raise your vibration. Some people, they ask, Guruji, Prem Nirmalji, I don't have time to do, Kriya, I don't have time to meditate. And how can I raise your vibration? Well, Guru seva karo. You be in the service of Guru. Usko पैर दबाओ, उसको चाय लाके दो, and it's true. Because if you are in the presence of master, you will get huge amount of breakthroughs. You will say in the ancient time the people are doing that, doing seva because they wanted to be attached with the Guru in the field. So many things previously misunderstood, maybe heard 100 times, 101 time it will click. Okay, because of that. Anyway, and so it's clear. So when you are in the presence of a master, you get the induced effect of the higher vibration of the master, and your own vibration will go. Like suppose, you put, let me give an example. Suppose there is a lake, still water. You put a small thermocol piece into the water. Suppose that is your vibration. Like you are not moving because thermocol doesn't have a power to create any ripple on the surface of the water. Then somebody came with a big rock and throw the rock into the middle of the water. Then big wave will be created. No? Rock is creating the wave, but the thermocol piece will also vibrate in the same wave. It need not to do anything. It's just to be there. Rock has done its job. Only it has to vibrate in that same frequency. I hope that idea is clear. Okay. And last point, what I need to say about this receiving the energy from the masters, highest form of energy transfers happens and instantly when any master gives you holy hug. Instantly, fraction of a second, you reach to the same vibration of the master. That is the highest level possible. Also, master use it for a very specific, the cases. I personally visited some of the cancer patients and hugged them because they don't have any capacity. Forget about teaching them Kriya. Even 3:2 stomach breathing, they don't have that capacity. Yeah? But they needed that energy badly. So that is the way to transfer that energy instantly. So that is the ultimate level of the transfer can happen. Okay. And this just same like when a soft iron come in touch with a magnet, soft iron becomes a magnet, right? Instantly. It need not to do any work. Same here. Okay. So that is the ultimate energy transfer can happen. instantly. No, others will take little time, but this can happen instantly. All right. So with this, I'll conclude today's learning session. So if there is any question, I'll be happy to answer that. Yes, Chaitali, Aditi, I'll come back to you.
Pranam Guruji. Uh,
1 minute. Monali, can you mute your microphone?
Yes.
Mute. Mute your microphone. Yeah, thank you.
Guru,
Yes, Chaitali.
Pranam Guruji. Guruji, only once in a week I see you on Saturday.
Mhm.
So rest of the week, how I will connect myself with you?
No, you just love and gratitude. That's all.
Okay,
You need to see.
okay. Oh,
Just connection, energetic connection.
okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. So that is how you have to do the Guru Tattva. You have to just pray, ki, thank you for whatever I got from this channel. Okay, that's what you need to be grateful for. Love and gratitude. That's what that is a way of connection. No need to see physically.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
All
you.
right. Mhm. Okay. Yes, Aditi.
For the past 1.5 year, we are doing the satsang through virtual mode only in view of corona and all these things. So my question is, the same effect possible through this virtual mode in comparison to, we meet when we used to meet satsang to face, or I mean physical meeting?
Same effect is not possible. Okay.
Okay.
Because actually it will be the effect will be 20% only. Yeah?
Okay.
So the reason is there because the reason is I'll explain you the reason. The reason is when we interact physically, not only our physical body, we have the energy body and the emotional body and the knowledge body all interact simultaneously.
Right.
Okay, that's why I was mentioning even if the master is not saying anything, don't think that it's not thing is not happening. Huh? Okay, but those higher bodies will be missed because this connection is possible only all 5 bodies. Higher 2 bodies, they're beyond any connection. Huh? Only first annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manamaya, gyanamaya kosha. These are the 5 anandamaya. These are the 5 koshas will interact. So if you are doing this, then of course we still do. There are other techniques master knows, yeah, if it is needed. But simple communication is help you to connect with your, intellect, so that your visually you see and you can hear and all those things. So 5 senses are connecting. So it will be 20%. The higher level of energetic connection is not possible this way, but master knows even that is needed how to do that.
Okay, understood.
Okay, but otherwise, because what happens is when you use any kind of electronic, media, they give you a certain bandwidth, multiplexing.
Right.
Yeah, they cut at higher and lower frequencies, so that's why all frequency cannot go via media.
Not able to capture all the wavelengths and all.
Yeah, it cannot go all the vibration and sub frequencies because they cut because the channel is that much.
Understood.
20% reaches you, but it is at least to get 20% is huge. Okay. This is not a small thing. In comparison, it looks small, but whatever you are getting, it will be huge. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Manali wanted to ask something.
Thank
God bless you. God bless. Manali wanted to something?
Yes, yes, Guruji. Still to ask you one thing, Guruji, that having a thoughtless mind and doing some work with full concentration are both same or no?
Both same. If you full concentrate, do something, suppose cooking, if you do it a full concentration, your thought mind will stop. Let me give you one secret here. Yeah. The secret is thought is the power of your ego mind. Attention is the power of your awareness. When you give full attention, you get connected with the awareness. Mind doesn't have power to overpower it. Doesn't have a capacity to overpower it. So when you give attention, thought stops. Okay, this I'm just sharing one higher level secrets. Yeah. You like me to repeat? Okay. Attention.
Yes, Guruji, please.
Attention is the instrument of awareness. Consciousness, say. Okay, soul consciousness or universal attention. Yeah? Thought is an instrument of ego mind. When you are giving attention to something, your consciousness takes over. That's why mind get dropped. It is such an infinitely powerful mind cannot do that. In absence of attention, it can work, do, and all those kind of things. This I normally give example of, some children are playing in the dark room and some adult enters and things get stopped like that. The adult is a representative of awareness. It need not to do anything, simply presence, attention. Things will get stopped automatically. Okay. Yes.
Okay. And Guruji, one more thing. I was blessed to join you in 2020, 23rd May, I suppose. But I didn't get this 3-page. 108 stomach breathing. I got it from the YouTube and learned that technique and Kriya, whichever you showed us, and meditation. But you told me about the 3-page.
Okay, no problem. You send me your email ID by WhatsApp. Send me your email.
Guruji.
I will send you by email. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Pranam.
Okay. Sonika, you wanted to ask something, no? In the beginning, I said you can ask later. Sonika? Okay. Somnath, go ahead.
Yeah, Pranam, I have two questions. Both are unrelated to today's topic. One is about organ donation and posthumously donating body for various causes. How spiritually it is advisable, or just to know what is the spiritual context of it?
See, donating spiritual, to make it very clear, there is no spiritual aspect attached to it. Okay, it's like any other donation. So you can donate that. Means whether you donate or don't donate, spiritually it will make no difference. Okay, it's like any other donation. If you donate your body, that it will help others, you get their blessings, that part is fine. But specifically for getting your spiritual progress, you want to donate, that is not related. They're mutually exclusive.
Okay, so I will generate some positive karma.
Yes. But by donating, you will be spiritually evolved. Don't think like that. Okay. Or by not donating, you will be doing something harmful. Also not. That's not true. That's what is mutually exclusive.
It is irrelevant to the spiritual progress. Correct. Or spiritual
it is a matter
process.
Of donation. Donating something, that's fine. Whatever you can donate, you donate, and that's fine. Okay.
Okay. Number question is Osho Rajneesh was an enlightened master.
As a policy, I don't talk about any other master or what they're teaching. Okay, so I will not comment on that.
Okay,
as a policy, yeah.
Pranam.
Okay, God bless you. Yes, Chaitali, another one. Yes.
Yes, Guruji, I have one more question related to Monali's question. Sometimes most of the, almost every day when I'm in Delhi, I listen to your these teaching workshops, and I think about your, sometimes I think about your teachings also. So that is my ego mind, or what is that then? I think about it.
Sorry, I didn't get you. You are thinking about some teaching?
Your teachings sometimes. I think about your teachings, what I learned from your class. So that is my ego mind.
No. Thoughts are the instrument on ego. But I didn't say that everything coming to the mind is ego.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Thoughts is an instrument. Ego can trap you and doing things by thinking. But I'm not saying everything you think is ego.
Oh, okay.
Okay. In fact, after that, just let me share with you something. Initially what happens is, even post enlightenment, then I surrendered to Babaji. Then one point of time, I shared my spiritual journey. Babaji, all the personal things contact Mataji. Then I surrendering this part, the healing and other part, to Mataji. Okay, every morning I do that. Even today, I'm doing it for last 11 years. So it means Mataji came little later, 2014. But before that, Babaji and Mataji both for last this many years, 8 years. Okay, now what happens is that one point of time, initially people used to ask me a lot of questions. I used to get connect and give them answer. I had something that is it not the case? Maybe my mind is manipulating it and giving some suggestions. Suggestion देने में क्या है? दे देते हैं कुछ ना कुछ. So I had some kind of dubidha, you can say. I'm saying things, but is it okay? Is it right? Is it really happen? Or is it this kind of things? I were in dubidha for some time. Then I meditated and asked Mataji, okay, I'm in a dharma shankat. Okay. I'm advising people, and is there anything my mind is tricking me, my ego is coming and somehow manipulating that? Basically, I'm manipulating people. Mataji said few things, so that I like to share with you. Mataji first said, you surrendered my life to me, right? Yes. No, so not life, sorry. You surrendered your free will to me. Free will means thoughts, words, and actions that I do every day. My life I surrendered to Babaji, but free will I surrendered to Mataji. Okay. Every morning I pray, please guide my thoughts, words, and action. Every morning. And so Mataji is saying that you surrendered your free will to me, correct? Thoughts, words, and actions. Yes, they do. I do even today also. He says that after surrender, whatever thought comes to your mind, that belongs to me. Okay. So that clarifies. Okay. So after that, I didn't have a doubt. And Mataji was further saying that if you don't believe, accept your divinity, who else will? खुद ही आपका divinity के ऊपर doubt हो रहा है, तो who else will, give accept and further? How can you be channel when you are doubting your own divinity? And तीसरा point, जोर का झटका धीरे से लगे. छोटा सा point है, but it is a very huge potential. He is saying after enlightenment, after surrender, after so many years, you consider some thought belong to you. Means your ego pura gya nahi hai. Because you are claiming this is my thought. No? From where that my came? Who are you? You got my point? Yeah?
Yeah.
So वो थप्पड़ खा के वो जितने चक्रा का इधर उधर था सब सीधा हो गया आफ्टर. Okay. So Mataji का थप्पड़ बहुत पावरफुल होता है. तो after that I never doubted anything. My only job is to make myself clean. मेरा thought clean, physical body of course, mind clean, emotion clean, and that no contamination from any. That is the only job I do. Less things come flow through me. Okay, so after that, I don't doubt even कि मेरा thought है क्या होने वाला है, is it really happen or not, is none of my business. Okay, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. Sometimes people say, "Oh, 2 महीने पहले ना आपने ऐसा बताया था मुझे." I don't remember because I was connected. No, it doesn't came from my memory that I will recall that memory. That's what I say. If you want, you record it, you note it down, but I will not remember because it doesn't belong to me. Okay. Anyway, that's how it works.
Guruji, one more question. Last I got your holy hug on 2019. So
Mhm.
still I have that effect on me, that energy effect on me. Still I have.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
See, this matter, no, you leave it to the divine. Okay.
Okay.
When the opportunity will come, you will have it again. Okay.
Okay.
But it neither enforces nor discounted the first one.
Okay.
When divine time will come, it will happen. Leave it there.
Oh,
Okay. It does
okay.
not make anything happen, not happen earlier, later, 5 years back, 2 days back, doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
In the appropriate time, it will happen.
Oh,
Okay.
oh. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
All right. God bless you. Okay. Yes,
Guruji, one thing.
Sreshi. Hariom, I'll come back to you. Sreshi, yes, go ahead.
Yes. So on the holy hug, um, maybe today I have understood the deeper meaning of it.
Mhm.
But when I had received it, I did not know the end meaning of it this deep.
Mhm.
So does that mean that I was not able to receive that energy?
No, no, you will receive it anyway. Doesn't matter what mind thinks. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So only what we do is, but at the same time, you can block it if you have any reservation. That's why sometime we don't give if you feel that other person is in the reservation. Yeah? Reservation can be age or man, no man, and all this kind of stuff. So those can block it. Yeah? Means you need to receive it in pure form. It is a soul level. There is no gender there. There is no age there. There is no duality there whatsoever. Okay? Sometimes a master they don't give if you think that the other person is not ready. Okay, because something it's nothing to be you know it's not a fault. It is only tells that other person is not ready. Something is coming, some condition is coming, something is stopping. So that's why in every workshop I explain it first. This is what it is. Okay. So it is not to be confused with any other hug or any other relationships. It is something which is sacred and pure. And it has to be taken that way. Then it will have the benefit of it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, today only I got to know that it is like the instant energy
Yes.
transfer
Yeah.
that happens.
Mm.
Okay.
And
Uh,
let me also share with you some of the some of them who actually experienced the holy hug. They said it is feel like I'm hugging my own mother. Okay, I'm telling you from where it is coming because Mataji is operating through me. That's why they get that feeling. Okay, when you open up, then you can reach the source of it rather than the zaria. Okay, if you drop that idea of the means of it, you feel that, and that's how it works, and that is the purpose of it. Hmm. Yeah. What was the second question? I'll come back
second
to
question.
that.
Second thing is that yeah, you have like in one of the sessions previously you have given us a self love meditation. uh, I was wondering that if there is a way we can do some kind of gratitude meditation as well, gratitude to the divine for showering continuous blessings to us.
No, we do it every time we meditate. We do Guru Vandana, we do Shanti Pat and all these things. So those are the part of those exercises. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a part of that, and we can
Okay.
just feel grateful about it, and that's it. Hmm.
Okay.
And sometime we do some we sing another bhajan type of song, no? Om Mangalam, Omkar
Yes.
Mangalam. Those are for the gratitude songs. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so that we'll practice in the workshops and other places.
Okay.
Okay. Hari Om.
Thank you, Guruji.
Guruji, this
Yes.
session what we have normally, that is
Mhm.
on the visual channel, on the Zoom, their frequencies are limited, but Guru is only present. Whenever we
Yes,
request, the vibrations are already there.
yes, that's correct. So if there is a specific case, then we send it directly, means without passing through the media. No. But I'm just talking only what we communicate through media, that technically 20% of energy what Guru is expressing will reach you. It's a technical thing. I'm not
Okay.
saying that is the only way it can reach and other way not possible. I'm not saying that.
Just
Okay. When
if
I'm saying
we are
technical,
feeling
truth is
in
it reaches
uh,
20%. Yeah.
and if suppose like I am very fond of hugging people, what does it
Mm.
signify? As
Fond of
as,
hugging.
as a normal human being,
Yeah.
some people are very fond of shaking hands, but others are in inhibition of hugging. But
Mm.
I always have an urge to hug people whom I like or who, not now to we
Yeah.
know that all are one. So how what
Mm.
does it signify? Does it have got any particular connotation or
No, your intention matters.
okay?
If your intention is to, transfer energy, higher vibration, pure love, there's nothing wrong in that. Okay. If
Okay.
the intention is not that, yeah, then it is to be forbidden. You have to follow the social norms, not
Okay.
spiritual.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Follow
you.
the guidelines of the society and do that accordingly.
Thank you. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay. Aditi wanted to ask another question. Yes, go ahead.
Regarding transfer of energy from Guruji, how
Mhm.
effective is eye to eye contact?
Oh, very powerful. Very powerful.
Very powerful.
Yes, eyes are the, we can say the,
Soul.
yeah, connection, directly connection to the soul. Yeah. If the guru can give you a gaze
Yeah.
for 5 seconds, that's good enough. Okay.
Okay.
So these are these are one, this is the another way of giving Shaktipat. Shaktipat is the guru's energy he's channeling to the seekers, and that's called Shaktipat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
gazing is one of them. You're right, yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
Sonika,
you.
God bless you. Yes, your questions.
I feel that in my throat, how to say, some new thing or some liquid is spreading in my um, basically in my mouth. I can feel something is coming out of my throat. Generally we
Mm,
eat something from mouth and we feel in the throat, but it
yeah.
is happening vice versa. But there is no taste, but I can feel something is coming or leaking from my throat, which I can feel inside my mouth and on my tongue. It is
Mm-hmm.
tasteless. Is it
Mm.
something psychologically or spiritual or nothing?
Uh, Answer is yes and no. Okay. So, well, looking at it, it looks like that it is something to do with cold and thing like that. Some kind of congestion maybe. Yeah, that is it is. If it is not cold related, then it is spiritually. What happens is that something can come in your mouth when we do khechri mudra. Okay, I'm now talking the spirituality. Khechri mudra, yeah. When you push our tongue backside enough, then with over practice over the years, you go push further and further. It goes to some channel which is goes towards your nasal channel. Yeah? If you can hold your tongue there during Khechri mudra, then your three higher chakras here gets activated. Okay, Guru chakra, Vindu chakra, and this kind of stuff. Then they say it from there you get something. The nectar falls down after opening that Guru chakra. That you can taste with your tongue.
But it is tasteless. I will not say taste, but I feel something is like dripping from my neck and
No,
coming
it
to
is
my
not from
mouth.
here. That's what I'm saying. If it is from here, then it is definitely not that what I'm now talking. Yeah, it will come from the channel. You understand what I'm saying? The tongue is there, and
Okay.
then there is the cavity going up, right? If you can rotate your tongue up to that place
Yeah, it
and
goes
hold
up
it
to this level,
and meditate, then that gets activated. There are 3 more chakras here. I'm not talking third eye chakra.
So
I mean
that
3 more.
nectar is not coming from throat, but that
No, it's
taste
coming
is
from up.
there in
Yeah,
the
it
mouth.
comes. You can see the taste. It is called Sanjeevani Sudha. I think it's a sweet taste.
I
Okay, that
could
comes.
correlate it with that kasturi, which is there in the deer, right? It is there and it feels. So I thought that something is coming inside my body, which is there in my mouth throughout the day and night.
Mhm. Mhm.
There is no taste, but some taste is always there in my mouth.
Right.
Initially,
Anyway,
I
but
thought maybe
yeah,
some. So
I
there is
just
no
feel
problem and
here I
disease.
can feel it. I don't think it is related to that what I just spoke. So there is a possibility, but this particular thing what you are saying, I don't think it is that. So it should be something coming from your throat. Hmm.
But there isn't any congestion, and my neck is perfectly fine. But some taste is constantly there in my mouth, and I'm feeling
Hmm.
it is dripping from my neck.
Yeah.
I felt maybe it is dripping from my neck because that taste is in my mouth and my entire neck. Like
Hmm.
when you drink something mint,
Yeah, yeah.
that
No,
is
I
what
understand. But this, what I'm talking, it doesn't go to the neck, coming from the top. Okay.
so that remains in the mouth only. No,
Yeah. Yes, but that remains in the mouth.
but in my case, it is in the mouth as well as I feel some
Yeah, it
a
will not go
cooling
to the.
effect here also, mouth
Yeah.
and neck, and this is like
Mhm.
always very cool from inside.
Yes, yes. No, no, that's okay. Just to what you practice and see it, it should automatically go actually. So for that, there's different types of release can happen, but they are not related to spirituality. Only one that secretion is related to spirituality is what I told you. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. I think today there is not much time left for doing the Kriya and meditation.